Well, Minister, welcome back to Gale Force Winds. It's always a pleasure to have you on the show. You are now the person with the most Gale Force Winds episodes, and we really appreciate it. Listen, a lot of exciting things happening in the energy sector in Newfoundland. Tell me what you're excited about.
I'm just excited about the opportunity that exists, and we cannot take it for granted. And I give a little bit of quick backstory. A few years ago when I come into this role, everything seemed to be sideways. The oil sector was just not where it should be. It collapsed. We weren't really talking wind and hydrogen like we are. And you know, when you're getting emails from people who had lost jobs, and the spin-off effect that had on the community as a whole, the province as a whole, was huge. Here we are today. It's a sold-out show. They're turning people away. We have multiple projects that are back up and running and hiring. We have Come By Chance that is just a beehive of activity. Wind and hydrogen, we have 19 different proposals in all through the entirety of the province, let alone our mining, and we talk about critical minerals and the tech sector and the R&D that services all that. It's opportunity here. And so that's what excites me. There's so much potential, and you can tell I'm excited.
Yeah, no, I can tell. You know, I want to pick up on the word opportunity, because that is really what's in the air right here. There is so much opportunity, but it's a type of opportunity that will last a few generations. These are not in and out type jobs. We're talking about jobs you can raise families off.
Well, absolutely. So when you look at even the new prospects, when we talk about oil and gas development here, when you look at the possibility of subsea work, that is work that goes on well beyond your traditional sort of build cycle where it's big capital projects. We have, and again, we have capital projects. If anything, an issue we have is labor. The big challenge is to stagger it so that people know they don't have to leave the province. When you look at the subsea side of things, and then when you look at wind and hydrogen, not only does it come with a huge capital component, a huge construction side thing, then we look at the opportunity when it comes to just the transmission of it to the sectors that need it. When we look at the continuing jobs and the maintenance and the spin-off and the tech that comes with it, and again, in multiple areas throughout the province. This is not just a one possibility. There's multiple.
Yeah, and then of course, right, the benefits for academic institutions and things to grow and create new programs alongside it.
Well, you know, here we are with the College in the North Atlantic that are looking at changing their course offerings to deal with this new tech and this new opportunity. We have Memorial University and the Marine Institute. I mean, these are beacons of opportunity here, and they are working with industry to figure out what do we need to do, because like any opportunity, it comes with a challenge. There's good challenges. We need more people. We need more training. We need more skill development. We need to fill these roles that are going to come up. We're talking thousands of jobs, but you just can't put anybody in there. So they, you know, whether it's internal, immigration opportunities, we've got to fill those spots. But again, it's just pretty cool to think about it.
Well, it sure is cool, right? And so there's, and you say thousands of jobs, and you're right. There's thousands of Newfoundlanders that have moved away. Now's a great opportunity for them to come on back home. And I'm so glad you picked up on the immigration piece too, right? Great opportunity there as well.
Well, the thing is, people are not going to move home, especially if they've got their family settled and their spouses are in a good spot. Like if you've built something somewhere else, you don't come home for something that's a possibility. You want to come home for some certainty. We need to ensure that when you come home that you're going to be there for the long haul. We need to build that together and collectively, and we have to prove it to people. Because again, it's really hard to uproot a current situation or to leave a current job or opportunity for something else. We got to ensure that not only do we think the grass is greener, we know it's greener and it's going to stay green.
Now you come from a part of Newfoundland, small town Newfoundland. Is not, you're not a St. John's guy, right? You know the importance of these type of projects, and whether it's hydrogen or traditional sectors that you spoke about to that rural Newfoundland. Tell me about it, the importance of that to rural Newfoundland.
So when you talk about the wind and hydrogen opportunities in parts of the province where we're talking southwest coast, we're talking central, we're talking west coast, we're talking outside the overpass, as they say, in the Avalon areas, we're talking all over, because again, the wind blows everywhere, and we have a plethora of deep ice-free ports. We have a plethora of crown land. So again, it's always great, believe me, the capital city needs to be thriving for the rest of the province to thrive, and it's going to. But when we see an opportunity for hundreds of jobs to go to rural areas in high-skilled, high-paying opportunities, that has a huge impact. If you put 100 people in Stephenville, 100 people down in Burgeo, that's going to have an effect. And then it's the spin-off side of it. You look around at all these exhibitors, with opportunity comes further opportunity for the upstream and just all the different things that need to happen to ensure that the tech works and the tech survives to fill the spot. It's amazing. Like, it really is this chain reaction right now that we can hop on here. Time's of the essence, but we have everything here, all the ingredients you need to have something awesome.
Minister, you spoke eloquently about industry kind of leaning in and being a part of this, anxious to be a part of it, academia, looking at different ways to tailor their program, and communities, small communities all being a part of it. But none of this happens without government being a real key part of it, and you're at the front seat of this thing. It must feel amazing. And I said this before to you, it takes a steady hand on the tiller to get through these times.
Well, I love how you're pumping the tires here, but I'm surrounded by a team of also equally excited Newfoundlanders and Labradorians who realize the opportunity. Like, I have a department full of really dedicated individuals, and we see the opportunity. Our job, and it costs nothing. It costs nothing to sell the opportunity to the rest of the province, and that's where we all jump on. And people need to recognize, sometimes we forget, that the quality of life we have here, the access to services, whether it's healthcare, the education our kids get, has to be paid for. And we pay for it by the fact that we have a province that is abundant in multiple resources across the spectrum. We have it all here. The only question is, how do we develop it to make sure that it's long-term, that we get full benefit, that it utilizes our skills, and again, there's an opportunity here for wins for everybody, whether you're a company or capital coming from outside, which is necessary, or if you're from this province, want to grow up here and get trained here and be a part of this revolution, there's opportunity for everybody. So it's hard not to be excited, man. I love it.
Minister, I tell you, every time we have you on the show, I walk away feeling incredibly proud to be a Newfoundlander. Thank you very much for your leadership, and thank you for what you're doing for this province.
All right, listen, this is the best part of my day when I can come and talk to you guys, and like I say, the sky's the limit. It's onwards and upwards. I prefer to have opportunity any day and deal with the challenges that come.
Exactly.
Bring it on.
Good job. Thanks, Minister.
All right, thank you, sir.